apartment market, May rent collections, despite the massive job losses, are only 1.5% behind last year, and it's not equal across the country. The government stimulus has helped a lot with rent collections and even with eviction moratoriums. We are at a 33-year high on multifamily constructions, but slowing demand and a surge in supply are not a good thing for the housing market. There is an argument for high construction that we hear a lot from our development clients. Development yields are better than buying a building. The debt funds have raised a lot of money. The argument for less construction is that we've seen 33 million unemployment claims. The fundamentals are supported by government stimulus. This is the last 7 recessions. So at the end of the day, what we're going to see in the apartment market is falling rents and falling NOI and a pretty long recovery. It is the apartment market that's been the laggard here. People would rather be in a lower density environment to get away from the exposure to COVID. It's the public builders that have just been killing it. And last week, resale prices actually rose. Demand held steady. The supply was low going into this, and it's even 7% lower than that right now. And the months of supply, which is really the ultimate determinant on price, is now up 27% from pre-COVID, but it's still low. Searches for new homes and resales fell, but now they're up. Rental searches are still down, but they've been getting better. We've seen mortgage rates fall to the lowest mortgage rates ever. Most people believe mortgage rates are more likely to go down than up, and that is driving a lot of activity. You can see that we are going to see population growth in America of 30 to 49-year-olds, which is more the home ownership years, and less growth in your 20s. The younger folks are more into the leisure and hospitality, which has been hurt. So there is an element of distress here. The sentiment is actually bad, even if you look at millennials. And then there's this whole student debt issue, which is really weighing on homeownership too. Beware the false positive news that's coming out. Because it's government stimulus that's causing this positive, and this government stimulus that's going to help you with your rent is not going to last forever. The stay-at-home orders are really discouraging people from moving. New homes are taking market share because it is so much easier to check out a new home. I do expect a little more distress in the rental market because of some of the strength in the for sale market. The builders are going to start a lot more homes because the sales have picked up so much more than they thought they would. The spring selling season does not mean the fall is going to be strong. Everything's being propped up by stimulus. Home searches are up, resale prices are flat, lowest mortgage rates ever. And the summer, I think, is still going to look okay thanks to employment. It's so hard to predict what the politicians are going to do, but until we get more guidance there, we're really not going to be able to do a forecast because the true economic distress has not shown up yet.